Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE 2k19 Universe Mode. I'm BrendenPlayz, and this is NXT. And tonight, we're going to find out which NXT superstar will be in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Before we get there, we got this week's main event. Mickie James goes one-on-one against Alicia Fox. The B team are up against American Alpha. Both teams could really use a win there. And our main event will be Bray Wyatt versus Ty Dillinger. Bray beat him up last episode on Smackdown. Now Ty Dillinger is out for revenge. What will happen there? Mickie James gets a win over Alicia Fox. American Alpha pick up a win over the B team. And well, Bray Wyatt does get a win over Ty Dillinger. The situation between those two, I really believe, is far from over just yet. This week on NXT, we've got a fatal four-way, two of them for our cruiserweights. The first being Dorado, Alexander Gulak, and Atami. The second, Daivari, Tozawa, Murphy, and Dunn. The winners there will face each other next week to determine the #1 contender for the cruiserweight title. Lars Sullivan will be up against Bobby Fish. We got some news about Lars. And we'll see Heavy Machinery up against Moustache Mountain. That's right, Trent 7 is back. And Aleister Black versus Velveteen Dream. The winner will join the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Hideo Itami wins the first cruiserweight fatal four-way, and Pete Dunne wins the second. That'll mean it'll be Hideo Itami and Pete Dunne next week, one-on-one. Lars Sullivan gets a win over Bobby Fish. We'll talk more about Lars in a moment. And we'll go ahead and check out our tag team match for the night. Moustache Mountain versus Heavy Machinery. Alright, let's see some tag team action here as Heavy Machinery are on their way to the ring. So much to like about this up-and-coming team. Two big men. And so far, so good for this new team here on the block. Heavy Machinery, I've been pretty impressed with what we've seen so far. Not a lot of, well, chances to see what they're really made of, but they've done enough to get the attention of our general manager, Shawn Michaels, and potentially could go on to become the #1 contenders for the tag team championships. And that would be a huge win for them, especially at this stage of their career. They're going to be up against Moustache Mountain, who are back. Tyler Bate's been doing things on his own as a singles for the last few weeks. Well, he's back now with Trent 7. These two men have already had an opportunity for the tag titles in the past. Will they get a chance here tonight to potentially have another one? And here they are. Moustache Mountain. Tyler Bate in front, Trent 7 from behind. Trent 7, he went over back to the UK, had some appearances to do there, had some great matchups whilst he was over there, and he's now back looking to get things back up and running here with the Moustache Mountain tag team. Tyler Bate's been pretty focused on becoming the best single star he can be, even so much so he's had an eye on the NXT champion Adam Cole, but unsuccessful there for Tyler Bates, but certainly has learned a lot over the last few weeks, maybe even a couple of months, I suppose it's been now. It's been a while, and Bate has certainly gotten better because of it. So Trent 7's back, Moustache Mountain is back, and they're looking for a chance to get another opportunity for the tag titles, as now Trent 7 with a good start here with some right hands. Well, we spoke about Lars Sullivan a little bit ago. Well, Lars Sullivan has officially pulled out of the Money in the Bank race. That's why it's a one-on-one match for the opportunity later on tonight between Velveteen Dream and Aleister Black. The reason being is because we've found out that Lars Sullivan has been named the #1 contender for the NXT Championship. And that's been over a series of great victories over the last number of weeks, and the fact that Sullivan has looked fantastic. So Lars Sullivan, whilst he won't be involved in the chance for a Money in the Bank berth, he does get an opportunity at Adam Cole, which I think presents a real big threat to Adam Cole. He obviously did get a victory over Bobby Fish earlier on last, so he's fired the first strike against the Undisputed Era. And Adam Cole, well, he's dealt with, of course, he dealt with Drew McIntyre, big guy in his own right, but he's also been able to beat, obviously, a Tyler Bate. He's been able to beat Aleister Black. So Lars Sullivan does present something a little bit different. He is a freak. We'll talk more about that in next coming episodes, but that's going to be a big match, so that'll be confirmed for the upcoming NXT TakeOver special. And NXT TakeOver number 11 it will be. The 11th TakeOver in Universe Mode history will take place a week after Money in the Bank. So about a few weeks away now. Need to find out which team will be representing NXT on that night against the Undisputed Era. It's going to be a big, big night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can go ahead and check out the description down below. We'll have a link there to join our Discord page. You can join the Discord channel to remain up to date with everything to do with BrendenPlayz, but also while you're there, discuss all the latest in wrestling and much, much more. The link in the description down below. Right now, close match between these two teams. It is Otis Dozovic right now against Trent Seven. I think Seven really could use a big performance here. He's been a little bit underdone. You know, his tag team partner has had all the accolades, had all the attention, if you will, over the last couple of months because he's been gone, Trent Seven. And Tyler Bate has really risen his stocks over the last few months with some great, great performances, some big, big victories as well. And look, if I'm Trent Seven, I'm coming back here really needing to prove myself because at the moment, I think a lot of the NXT fans will be thinking to themselves, why is Tyler Bate here with Trent Seven when he could really move on to bigger things? Oh, uppercut. Oh, beautiful cutter there by Trent Seven, leaping up and taking down Dozovic. So Trent Seven, I think he needs to really pull together a victory here for Tyler Bate. And I say that because I think he needs to prove that he's a worthy partner for Tyler Bate. I know that's a strange thing to really say. Well, you need to prove yourself that so your tag team partner won't leave you. But look, Tyler Bate could go and challenge for the Cruiserweight Championship, or he could challenge for the NXT Championship at some point. You know, he's got a lot of potential to do a lot of different things. So right now he's choosing to challenge potentially for the tag team titles. If this doesn't work, well, he's got options to go elsewhere. Trent Seven, on the other hand, well, clearly can't challenge for the Cruiserweight Championship, not quite a Cruiserweight, and also the NXT Championship, well, he hasn't had many singles victories to really boast about, so he does not have a lot of options right now. If I'm Seven, I'm a little bit desperate for a win here tonight. Right now, Dozovic's looking pretty good here. And he's fired himself up, heavy machinery. Oh boy, here we go. Dozovic doing a bit of the worm, then the elbow drop as well. Dozovic now lining him up. This could be it. Trent Seven, is this going to be enough to put him away? Seven hanging on for dear life. Won't be able to survive though. Slams him down with authority. Gotta be it here. Heavy machinery going to take over. Here comes the cover, and Tyler Bate does get there in time. Oh, SDR right there from Tucker Knight. Nicely executed. Trent Seven was done. He hasn't moved an inch. He's starting to stir a little bit now, but you'd have to believe he was going to be down for 3. Tyler Bate saving the day. Seven, as we said, he's got to pull out a big performance. I think his career really could use it. I mean, Tyler Bate's not the type of guy that I think would leave Trent Seven high and dry, but I think Shawn Michaels might have other intentions for Trent Seven and Tyler Bate. I think he truly believes Tyler Bate could be a single star here, and he may just continue to put him in singles matches, and it might be out of Trent Seven's hands. And Tyler Bate, I don't think he'll refuse if he's picking up wins and getting close to a championship berth for one of those titles we mentioned a moment ago. Oh, clothesline there. Heavy machinery, on the other hand, they're an up-and-coming team. Good chemistry between the two. Both guys are on the same page and have the same goal in mind. That's to be tag team champions. And whilst they're pretty new to the scene here in NXT, they've quickly developed as a threatening team. What about that? The boots to the back there of Tucker Knight. That's going to hurt with all the weight of Tyler Bate coming down on you. Albeit not quite the weight of Dozovic, but still effective nonetheless. As Tucker Knight is down, is hurting. We'll hold the thought there as right now Tyler Bate looking to put him away here. Can't quite do it. Tucker Knight. Oh, wow. What a clothesline there. Down goes Tyler Bate, and now the body weight of Tucker Knight pressed over the midsection there of Tyler Bate. It's a little bit of trouble right now. Oh, wow. What a takedown. Well, he just picked him up and drilled him into the canvas. Tucker Knight completely dominating right now. He's looking fantastic. And that's a good sign for Heavy Machinery. A new up-and-coming team, a lot of potential. I think it's just going to take them some time to get a bit of a experience under the belt here in NXT and just kind of scope out the competition. Learn from their mistakes. They're going to make them. That's what new teams will do. They're going to make mistakes. They're going to have some good nights, some bad nights. But you've got to learn from those, and after a while, you'll be able to string together a bit of momentum and maybe make a big run for those tag titles. I don't know if they're quite championship caliber yet. I think they're close. And I feel like on any given night, they could perhaps beat the Undisputed Era, win those tag team titles. But my worry is, can they defend them? A new up-and-coming team like these two guys, when it comes to winning the titles, I think you can do it. But it's when you gotta back up that from that big performance. You gotta have that mentality of working that little bit extra harder to stay on the top, and that's one of the hardest things to do as a champion. It's easy to win the title, it's hard to defend that title, and that's what I think Heavy Machinery might struggle in, because all that excitement over being tag team champions can sometimes get the better of you when a more prepared, more focused team comes your way and they're ready to go, and you're still happy to be where you're at, and you don't quite have that intensity, that drive to remain as champions. That's my biggest worry right now for Heavy Machinery. That's why I want to see them build some consistency, and a win here tonight and perhaps a victory over the Undisputed Era might just kind of shut me up a little bit and kind of prove me wrong, which I'd love to be proven wrong. I think they're a fantastic team on the rise, but right now they're coming up against Moustache Mountain, who's had a couple of months under their belts now as a tag team, and that to me is pretty valuable. They've had an opportunity for the championships. They did lose to Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, but what it showed me is that they can hang with the best of the best, learn from their mistakes and come back, and that's going to be the challenge. They haven't had a lot of time teaming up together over the last little bit, and that could really mean that any of that growth, any of that progression that they made as a team could be gone because of the fact that they've been inactive together. We'll have to see how they fared as a solo in their own respective areas. Tyler Bate here in NXT, Trent Seven back in the UK. How did both guys fare? What did they learn? Have they gotten better? Right now, Trent Seven, in a lot of trouble. Well, that's a bit of a double team move as Tucker Knight has him down. Tyler Bate's got to get there, and he does just in the nick of time. Dozovic, he's thinking about something. He's trying to get rid of Tyler Bate, perhaps. Tucker Knight now looking to put away Trent Seven. Picks him up. Oh, what a belly-to-belly. And now Dozovic does one of his own. Dumps Tyler Bate to the outside. Meanwhile, back in the middle of the ring, Trent Seven's down for the count. It's over. Heavy Machinery have done it. Well, it just wasn't there tonight for Moustache Mountain. The time away together did them no good. They were just off a step. And whilst our GM Shawn Michaels rewarded them with a big opportunity to be a part of this match tonight, Heavy Machinery, they've just had a bit more match time under their belt as a team. They came into this match more prepared, more focused, and it clearly showed. Trent Seven got found out tonight. He just doesn't look quite match ready, I suppose. Tyler Bate will be disappointed, no doubt. Heavy Machinery are going to take over. They'll have an opportunity against the Undisputed Era. One man will take a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match, and it's about to be decided. Aleister Black, a superstar that's challenged for the NXT Championship in the past, will look to forego his desire to become NXT Champion. He'll put it on hold for an opportunity, potentially, to become World Champion. Aleister Black could be the next man in the Money in the Bank ladder match. There's not many spots left, but NXT has a guaranteed spot in the match, and Shawn Michaels has got two of the best to go at it tonight to determine that spot. Aleister Black on his way to the ring. A man who's fought against the Undisputed Era all year long. He's looked to become champion all year long, but he's failed to do so. Maybe something needs to change. Is that change leaving NXT altogether? Winning Money in the Bank, taking a spot on the main roster, and becoming the world champion. It would be an unbelievable rise to the top, but if anybody could do it, it might just be Aleister Black. He doesn't say a lot, doesn't express a lot from his emotions, but we do know he means business, and we know how much being champion means to him and how badly he wants it. And we've got the complete opposite of a man on his way to the ring. This guy loves to express how he's feeling. This guy is eccentric. This guy will tell the world just how he's feeling. Not by his words sometimes, but just his body language. It's a little out there. It's a little bit different, but it works. Velveteen Dream has looked fantastic over the last few weeks, including a victory over Johnny Gargano to get himself in this spot. I've been very impressed by Velveteen Dream. He's a guy that I really believe has a big potential to go all the way and become a champion at some point. I didn't think Money in the Bank would be his destination, but I tell you what, he's got the high-flying ability to match some of the guys already in that match, Seth Rollins and AJ Styles. He's growing the technical ability to go along with it. I think most of all, I think he's just got the mind games down packed. I think he could certainly put a few of his opponents off. There are some guys in that match, like a Bray Wyatt, that is a master of the mind game. So Velveteen Dream might be able to match up in that regard as well. So I think Velveteen, he would be a good opponent for some of those main roster stars. I think he'd be very, very difficult to beat on that night. So Velveteen Dream will love to join the other 7 superstars from Raw and Smackdown to be a part of the Money in the Bank ladder match. And we'll see who does take that spot in this match here tonight. This should be a good one between two great stars here in NXT. The fact of the matter is, we thought potentially that one of the superstars that missed out on becoming a part of the Money in the Bank ladder match might earn an opportunity against Adam Cole for his championship. And that's a pretty good runner-up prize, but it hasn't been the case. As we said earlier on, Lars Sullivan, given that opportunity, he was pulled out of contention to get that opportunity against Adam Cole. It's a little bit of an untraditional way that Shawn Michaels has gone about it. Normally he likes to have his superstars, well, have a number one contender match and earn it in that regard, but on this occasion he's just given that spot to Lars Sullivan and let these two guys have complete focus on the Money in the Bank ladder match. I think he wanted to give Lars Sullivan a few weeks. Big kick there by Black and follows it up with a double foot stomp. I think he wanted to give Lars Sullivan a few more weeks to prepare. Didn't want to give him just a week or two. He wanted to give him that extra bit of time to prepare. And obviously he beat Bobby Fish earlier on in the night. And that will certainly give him some confidence. So Sullivan granted that opportunity, but as we said, he's been on a bit of a warpath over the last month or so. So it's not as though, not exactly, as though he's done nothing. He has certainly been very impressive. But what it means is that these two guys, well, this is it. This is it. It's all or nothing. They have to win tonight. Otherwise, they're going to miss out on TakeOver, and they're going to miss out on Money in the Bank. Such a crucial match. Right hand there by Aleister Black. Shot to the midsection there by Dream. And a big clothesline followed up by the Velveteen Dream. I'm liking the looks of Velveteen Dream. I really am. I think he's on the rise. He's impressed. He's improved in such a short space of time. We haven't seen too much of him. Sporadic appearances over the last couple of years, but seems to have found his spot here in NXT and found his spot at the top of the roster, which is more important if you're Velveteen Dream. You don't want to just be another guy on the roster. You want to be the man here in NXT and really prove yourself on a top high level. And I think that's exactly what Velveteen Dream has been able to do in such a short space of time. He's proven that he can hang with the best of the best. The victory over Johnny Gargano certainly proved that. A win over Aleister Black might just prove to everyone that Velveteen Dream is the real deal. Aleister Black. It's Dream against the ropes here. Aleister, leaps over the top, misses out. Velveteen Dream, can he capitalize? No, takedown there by Aleister. Now the headlock to follow it up and keep the pressure going. Aleister Black, after losing at NXT TakeOver number 10 to Adam Cole, you have to wonder what his future is. Obviously, if he loses again here tonight, I mean that Aleister Black's on a bit of a losing run. And something, as we said earlier on, will need to change. And Aleister Black is obviously a guy that kind of hides his emotions here in Universe Mode. We don't see or hear from him too much. Don't really get much of a gauge on what he's thinking and what he's feeling when he's in the ring either. So we're not really quite sure on how he's coping with a couple of losses that he's had in recent times. Not just, your regular losses, some major losses, including one of Adam Cole at TakeOver, as we said, for the title on the line. That could really play on your mind as a double foot stomp off the top of the rope here. That could be it. Velveteen Dream gets the shoulder up, though. So Aleister, whilst on the outside, he looks cool, calm, collected, and pretty confident. Perhaps on the inside, he's a little bit nervous, a little bit worried about his future here. And another loss could certainly, put him down the card a little bit, that's for sure. We're hearing some guys like EC3 are on their way back. EC3 has been dealing with a minor little injury to the thigh. So he'll be back. The Bit of a quad issue, just a minor little worry. But he's going to be back very, very soon. Tommaso Ciampa, he's not too far away from coming back as well. After losing that NXT Cruiserweight Championship, he's been dealing with some personal issues, dealing with a bit of frustration, if you will, of losing that title. So some big names are on their way back to NXT, and that's a worry. That is a big worry for an Aleister Black. You do not want to be losing around this time. This match is close, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to take a quick break because we've got an announcement to make. We'll be back after this. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now confirmed that Money in the Bank John Cena will be competing. His opponent, it is unknown. John Cena will put the Intercontinental Championship on the line in an open challenge. Somebody will take the challenge. Who that will be, we have no idea. We'll find out at Money in the Bank. Intercontinental Championship on the line, John Cena in an open challenge. We're back in this match, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, John Cena will appear at Money in the Bank. We weren't quite sure if he would be defending that title, but he will be there. I'm a little surprised that Cena didn't kind of put himself in Money in the Bank ladder match contention. I think he would have loved to have perhaps used his newfound success as a platform to elevate himself back to the world title picture, but John Cena focusing on the Intercontinental Championship, an open challenge at Money in the Bank. And well, as far as we know, that challenge is available to anyone. We know Raw and Smackdown superstars will be there. You can maybe see someone cross-branded appear and maybe challenge for that. That could be very interesting. Maybe someone from NXT might even look to take that challenge as well. We'll have to wait and see what goes on. But right now, Velveteen Dream, Aleister Black in a tough little battle here. Opportunity to become a member of the Money in the Bank ladder match on the line. So crucial. Every moment in this match will count big time. As right now the referee getting his count up to a count of 6. And Velveteen Dream realizes, gets his opponent back inside the ring, and now Dream looking to capitalize. Aleister Black is down. Velveteen Dream with a moment of opportunity here. Belly to belly. Velveteen Dream's got that height about him. He can certainly execute the belly to belly pretty well because of that. And now Aleister Black trying to fire back himself. As we've been saying, Black could really use a win, and the Velveteen Dream can just win this next little period of this match, just get the better of Aleister Black. I think that's going to go a big way to winning this thing, just because of the fact that Aleister Black, I know, as I said, I don't think he is showing emotion, the fact that he might be a little bit down on confidence, but I think he might be. You can't just lose a big title match at TakeOver and not be a little down. So what I'm trying to say is, I think the Velveteen Dream team can just get the better of Aleister Black in the next few minutes. Aleister Black might just make a few extra mistakes as he's trying to work his way back into it and maybe fall further down. Easier said than done though. Aleister Black seemingly in control right now and showing a bit of emotion there. That's something you don't normally see from him. He's trying to pump himself up a little bit here, realizing that he needs to dig deep to win this one. Oh, big duck there by Aleister Black, and Velveteen Dream nearly fell over after the momentum of the clothesline. He went all or nothing there, and he found absolutely nothing. Half crab now by Aleister Black. Dream close to the rope. Surely he could reach out. You just got to reach that hand out, Dream. And he does. The referee on top of it as well. Good to see our referee brought his contact lenses tonight. Looking pretty good. As right now, Aleister Black in the corner. He's going to line him up. Uh-oh. Hang on, Velveteen Dream. Oh! That knee missed out. Velveteen Dream avoided it. That could be crucial in this match. How big of a part will it play? Aleister Black could have won it right there. Instead, he's got to go back to the drawing board. And right now, Velveteen Dream flat on his back, looking up the lights. That's where he wants him to be. Aleister Black slowing things down a little bit more. A little bit unusual from Aleister Black. Normally he likes to keep the strikes going and really inflict more and more punishment on you. But Aleister Black being a little bit more reserved, just slowing it down, just trying to go back to the basics, keep things simple. Trying to wear away the arm of Velveteen Dream. Oh, springboard moonsault missed out though. He might have just caught a little bit of him on the way down, but obviously not enough to keep Velveteen Dream down. Dream has him up. Oh, what a suplex. That was like a jackhammer there by Velveteen Dream, and all. We know the Velveteen Dream likes to impersonate other superstars. Perhaps he's been watching a couple of Goldberg tapes. That was a nice jackhammer. Now heading to the top. What's he got planned here? Velveteen Dream. Is he going to try and win it? Oh, with the elbow. He missed out though. Was it a Macho Man style elbow? It could have been, but it's not a victory nonetheless for Velveteen Dream. He's misfired. Now Aleister Black with strikes, and all of a sudden, Aleister Black, he's back in it and might be about to take this thing. He's going to go to the corner. He's going to line up the Velveteen Dream. Dream's in trouble. Aleister Black. Oh, the knee. No, swatted away again by Velveteen. Oh, Aleister went for that knee again. If he had found it, he would have won. But Velveteen Dream just keeps on finding a way to block it from happening. Oh, inside cradle. Here we go. With the package. Could this be it? Oh, he nearly had him. He nearly had him. So close. And he nearly stole it from Aleister Black. Right hand now by Aleister. Velveteen Dream sent to the outside. Good move by Aleister. He's going to sit down and take a moment. Because right now, Velveteen Dream is looking good. Black's going to risk it though. He's going to go off the top. I don't know about this. It's all or nothing now. Oh, he found nothing. Spun off the rope. And he's missed. Velveteen Dream continues to avoid the strikes. It's been made redundant by Aleister Black. But this time, oh, he catches him on the rope. Aleister Black keeps throwing those kicks, keeps throwing those right hands, but he's been missing a lot of the time. Aleister Black just can't seem to find a combination of strikes that continues to wear away at Velveteen Dream long enough. Going back to the corner again. Velveteen, he's stunned, he's dazed. Surely it's going to be it now. Oh, you betcha. A knee that may have knocked Velveteen Dream out cold, but wait a second. He's okay. Jeez, he looked like he was gone. When he struck him with that knee, it was over. Oh, what a strike. This is it. This is what Aleister Black has been searching for. Back-to-back big moves. Strikes after strikes that keep Velveteen Dream down. That hurts him, then inflicts him. Now picks him up using the boot. This is never good. Oh my goodness, the Black Mass. That's got to be it. The knockout kick. Velveteen Dream is down. And he's going to Money in the... Ooh. Oh no, he's not going to Money in the Bank. At the last moment, the shoulder is up. Now, heads to the top. Looking for the double foot stomp, is he? No, he turns around! Moonsault! Knees are up though! The knees, they get up. And Velveteen Dream gets back to his feet. Well, Aleister Black, he's going for high risk. I don't think he needs to do it. Just got to go back to the strikes. They're working. But he continues to look for that big jugular move off the top of the rope, and he continues to miss. It's costing him this match. Velveteen Dream has had an answer for most things, but those strikes, that knee, he didn't have an answer for. That big roundhouse kick, nothing. Didn't have an answer for that, other than getting that shoulder up. And you can see this is where the confidence of Aleister Black goes down. His big knee, the Black Mass, didn't get the job done, so he's starting to doubt himself. Going for risks that perhaps he normally wouldn't take. German suplex is deadlifting him. Oh, nearly gets the job done there as well. Velveteen Dream is clearly hurting. Aleister Black, oh, gets caught with a boot there. Velveteen Dream. Bit of a match saver, if you will, there. I think he was heading back to the top if he had a chance, Aleister. Now Velveteen picks him up. Here we go. And another jackhammer. Well, it works. Why not? Now, are we going to see an elbow? Velveteen Dream at the elbow. Off the top. Gotta be it here. Dream going to Money in the Bank. He's not, and he can't believe it. Aleister Black gets the shoulders up. And Velveteen Dream, for a moment, thought, I've just done it. It would have caused, I would say, an upset. Aleister Black's been in control for the majority of this match, but he's just made a few crucial mistakes off the top, and it has cost him a lot. How much will it cost him though? Will it cost him the entire match? Or will he have to work just a little bit harder for a little bit longer to pick up the win? We'll have to wait and see. Oh, what a spine buster. Now into the cover. Hook of the leg. Velveteen Dream swiftly into that one. Referee a little bit slow and gets the shoulder up though. There's Aleister. A chance to join Money in the Bank. Potentially become a world champion is on the line. This is everything right now. Velveteen Dream has worn down Aleister Black. That elbow nearly got it done. And now, oh hang on, up with the shoulders. Oh, what a big Death Valley driver. Aleister's down. Velveteen, can he do it? He has. Velveteen Dream, I think's caused the upset and has picked up the win. Velveteen Dream is going to Money in the Bank. I thought when he hit the knee it was going to be over, Aleister. He just couldn't quite seal the deal. Just those crucial mistakes. The moonsault off the top. Dream getting the knees up. Cost him so much. Velveteen Dream kept fighting, and he was able to execute his big moves. That elbow off the top. Even some jackhammers helped big time. And it was ultimately the Death Valley driver. It helps him grab the victory. The biggest win of his career in Universe Mode. Zoom in, cameraman. Get a good look, because Velveteen Dream is going to Money in the Bank. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have time for this edition of Universe Mode. Money in the Bank not too far away. Do not miss it. Headlined by the Universal Championship match against Finn Balor and Samoa Joe. Head over to the description down below and check out our Discord channel. You can join for free. It's absolutely free to join, and you can come over and chat about Universe Mode and other wrestling and much more. Join the family, join the community. The Discord link in the description down below. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you do leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any more episodes of Universe Mode. Hit the notification bell just in case YouTube does not work for you, and that way you'll never miss an upload from me. And follow me on Twitter at BrendenPlayz for more updates and when you can find out when the next episodes are coming your way so you don't miss them. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. Next up is Raw. We're going to see Balor. We're going to see Joe. Who's going to get the better of that confrontation? We'll find out in the next episode. Thank you for watching. See you next time.